Hey guys, it's been a while, but I decided to make a video just to check in on everybody. I know with the pandemic that's been going around, a lot of things have been really crazy, and I wanted to check in to make sure that each and every one of you are, being precautious to avoid getting in contact with this particular virus. So as each and every one of you are aware at this point in America, as it continues to spread, countless of people are coming out positive for coronavirus, also known as COVID-19 or COVID-19, however you would like to pronounce that. So I'm coming at you guys super natural. This is how I've been all day. I've been super laid back. I've been working from home for the past 2 weeks, and these last 2 weeks have been a roller coaster. It's one of those things how you don't know how great you have it until you have to limit your lifestyle. And don't get me wrong, I love staying at home. I love doing my own thing. I don't necessarily need to go out to have fun. But what is kind of affecting me is the fact that I'm not having a lot of human interaction. Luckily for me, the organization that I currently work for has the means for us to be able to work from home. For the last 2 weeks, I have been on the clock and I have been helping other families that are currently in need or have questions about this particular pandemic as part of the social work life. So I'm going to share with you guys as I have evolved these last 2 weeks from being at home in terms of things that I do to maintain busy. So I had a lot of things to do at home simply because for the last 2 weeks before the outbreak, I was in London. I was doing a UK trip. We went to London, Scotland, and Ireland. So coming back to the US and being home, I realized that I had a lot of spring cleaning to do and a lot of organization. So that is what I based my entire first 72 hours of being at home. I reorganized the house. I made sure everything was up to par. I put away my winter clothing into my winter closet, and I made sure all my spring clothing was coming back to my regular closet. That way I don't have to make big trips going back and forth. And then I just cleaned the entire house. I wanted to make sure everything was up to par. We were starting off with good vibes, and it kept me busy. Little did I know that it was only gonna take me about 3 days to get everything to where I wanted things to be. It wasn't that difficult for me to transition to my second phase of playing video games. So I started playing video games as usual, and it took me back to my college days, don't get me wrong, but I ran out of video games to play. I started over Sword and Pokemon, and then I played Link's Awakening, and I finished that one too. So then I decided to work on a little bit more projects, like making videos. A lot of videos that I have already done haven't been brought out. I went to Puerto Vallarta and I was over there for about a week and a half, and I started the project, I just haven't finished it yet. And I have enough video content for the UK trip, but I have yet to start or create anything. And that's why I decided, you know what, I'm gonna bring out my camera, I'm gonna make a video about what it is that I have done the last 2 weeks from just being at home and how I've slowly transitioned to doing things that I have been pushing back. I also found myself reading a lot. I've always been a reader. I have a lot of books. As the years go by, of course, I accumulate books, and I at least read them once, but I felt it was time to catch up on books that I've had forever. So little did I know I had made notes for myself to look up on if I was to revisit a book. It was very nostalgic. Like when I was reading the book, it would take me back to where I was in that time in life, and I was like, wow, that's so mind-blowing. And then aside from reading, I've also been finding myself cooking a lot more from home. So yes, because of the pandemic, a lot of the gyms are closed permanently. You would think that, as an active person, I would be gaining weight because I'm no longer being active at all. But since I'm no longer eating out on a daily basis, it has limited the time of calories that I'm intaking. Therefore, I'm staying leveled out. I'm not gaining weight, but I'm not losing it, but I'm, luckily for me, staying stable. And I'm not saying that all of the things that I'm doing work for a lot of people, but find little things that actually keep you entertained. It's okay that if after a day or two you're already over it, just find something different, something that you have been wanting to do for a long time that you are capable of doing from your home. What I do would like to stress about is for each and every one of you to please stay at home if you can. Look at it as a bigger picture. You are avoiding the spread of something that might not affect you as bad, but could conclude on terminating somebody else's life. So please, please, please be very cautious with everything that you do, everything that you touch. Make sure you are, as I know you've heard it plenty of times by now, keep washing your hands, practice really good hygiene, ensure that you're limiting the amount of times you touch your face, your eyes, your mouth. So San Antonio specifically, and I'm sure at this point a lot of other cities are doing as well, they're implementing a stay-at-home ordinance or law or something like that in terms of you not exiting your house unless it is an essential need. Therefore, if you aren't gonna go buy groceries or you aren't out and about doing exercise or walking the park, you are not allowed to leave your home. It is though recommended for you to keep your social distancing when it comes to being out and about and other people are doing the same thing. So just ensure you're taking care of yourself. Take care of yourself because on the long run, you're taking care of the family you're with, the people you surround yourself with, the people that you hold so dear to. And I just thought this would be a really good way to, look back on one day and remember my current mental state and how I was personally battling the human interaction that I was craving because I'm just a social person. I don't need to be in social environments, but I do have to be socializing with the people that I care for. Me and my friends like to do is do video chats just to ensure that everybody's doing good. One of the things that I suggested during one of our video chats was for one person to be in charge of writing everybody's name and putting it inside a bottle, and then you would draw out the name and that particular person had to do whatever act you would want them to. So just find different types of ways to where you and your friends can interact virtually and you can come up with some type of game that keeps each and every one of you entertained, keeps everything lively. It doesn't add to the negative connotation that it's currently going on the state of, the pandemic. So thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate you guys watching till the very end of the video. There is more content going to be uploaded soon. I hope you guys are there to watch what I create. And if you guys could just leave a comment on the section below stating something that you guys are currently doing that keeps you guys busy during the stay-at-home ordinance. So thank you guys for watching. Till next time, bye!